Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So last night I got a YouTube sent to me from a Wing Chun friends from Asia. And the YouTube is a recording of a Wing Chunner fighting a BJJ player. So this friend asking me, there is problem with Wing Chun. How can we solve it? So I spent an hour or so try to explain things with him. And today I make this YouTube so that everybody want to know the solutions from me, be able to see it in this channel. So this is the YouTube, and this is just a part of it. So if you look at it again, the Wing Chunners get really take down to the ground just within seconds. Now, so this is the YouTube this Wing Chun friend sent me and asking me, so what should Wing Chunner do? Well, I told him, quit Wing Chun, go study BJJ. That's what I tell him. And then he said, well, are you sure? I said, yeah, there is no way you going to fight BJJ. And so I start my long explanations on what is going on. Now, we need to be really careful. Today, when people talk about Wing Chun, this type of stuff, people think it's Wing Chun. Or this type of stuff. Well, people don't know that this is called movie. Okay? Movie is fake. Yet BJJ is a real fighting art. As for this type of Wing Chun, it is a type of really narrow uh, fighting techniques, very narrow fighting techniques, which is have a constant distance, meaning a constant distance, and constant level with a straight line. So what do I mean by constant distance and constant level? If you look at, say like this person is only operate with this so-called the Chi Sao distance, this constant distance, okay? A fixed distance. And then this guy is only stand in the constant level or fixed level, and then it goes straight line. Well, you can look at this. You can see that this guy, he is operate like exactly the same thing. he only can function within the fixed distance and fixed height. And after that, he cannot function and he just only can go straight line. So three things. One is constant distance. The second is constant level. And the third thing is a straight line. You look at him, he only can do that. Okay. So when people going down at the level and getting close, changing the distance to this distance, he have no idea what it is and not going to go straight line, the entire thing collapse. Just look at it. Going in, changing directions, and the entire thing collapse. Same with this type of stuff. Okay, just look at it. And all the same constant distance, constant level, straight line type of. Well, if you use this kind of stuff to beat a guy who have no idea on martial arts, then you probably may be able to make it. But with the pro, with those who train, you can. So that's why I asked this friend who sent me this YouTube to go study BJJ. It's hopeless if you study something like this and you say, well, you're going to fight him. There is no solution. So is that true that there's no solution? Yes, there is no solution. It's you keeping a trap in your pigeonhole, okay, or rabbit hole. That's why 2 days ago I made this YouTube on the standard of Wing Chun 1850 black belt. Okay, the 1850s Wing Chun black belt, where a friend asking me, just please watch this. What the real traditional Chinese martial art, the mother of Wing Chun, is a General Qi Ji Guang's three momentum type solutions, meaning that it has consists of long fist, short strike, and ground fighting. And it is a momentum play where people is expect to go down to the ground, to go up to kick, to go close, keeping changing. Never it is one distance, one level or constant level and go straight line. It's never like that. And this is the uniqueness of Wing Chun because it's a short strike. Get close. Now, people sometimes asking me, like this friend, so Hendrik, do Wing Chun going down to the ground? Yeah. Qi Ji Guang going down to the ground too. They have to train the body that way. The body has to be able to go close, go up, go long distance, and going down to the ground. So how is this supposed to going down to the ground? Well, if you look at the General Qi Ji Guang's 32 momentum, this momentum, okay, so this is the Shaolin short strike document, and this is number 4. This is from Qi Ji Guang. This is number 4. So the Shaolin short strike, which is the mother out of Wing Chun 1850, actually have this. So how does this work? Well, you get this close and you can going down with this. Okay. Nobody say you have to stand. You can go down. with this, depend on your opponent. And then from this, you change to this kick. So that is how from here you can going down to here. From here you can going down to the here or here. Okay? So you need to know this. Okay? I please go watch this so I don't have to repeat myself here. Okay? That's Wing Chun 1850. You need to know this basic. You need to have this uniqueness. Okay? With this type of Wing Chun, operate in the fixed distance, fixed height, and straight line. How can you fix it? You take away this platform, this three momentum type platform, where the long fist momentum, short strike momentum, and ground fighting momentum. This three type of momentum platform, which is based on which is the design of the energy Qi Guang, and you took away the short strike uniqueness, which is be able to function, to going down to the ground. How are you going to face somebody who is fighting this way? You see right away when the BJJ guy get close, the entire thing is gone. So look at this. It's over because he can only fight constant distance and constant level and a straight line, and the BJJ guy going at him and turning, and the entire thing gone. But the platform is like that since 1860. They- since they do not no longer using this, no longer using the Qi Shi Guang platform, well, how can you fix it? If you don't, it is a unsolvable, okay? Unless you reuse the 1850s Wing Chun platform, or else it's over. It doesn't matter which lineage, because since 1860, the Pro Qing, as I explained here, they do away the platform, and what can you say? Now again, like in this YouTube, I share with you. In this YouTube, I share with you that you have to have the three type of training: the strengthening or the fighting training, or the endurance training, the fitness training, and the Qi neurosing training. You want to fighting, you better have the strengthening and or endurance training. Again, please watch this YouTube for details. Okay. Now, in this strengthening training, you have this type of momentum training, the struggling training, the red boat training band, as I explained in the YouTube. You have this training where it's multiple directions when you get really close, going down to the ground, going different angle. And you have this training where you see the knee, the knee is hammering, is the shoulder, the elbow is hammering the wooden dummy. You look at it. Okay. So those are the strengthening or the endurance training. So if you met somebody like that, you're going down like that, you hammer him with your knees. Okay. Instead of go try to walk away, you go in, you hammer him with your knee, and your hand is going to smack behind his head. Okay, I don't want to teach you how to be violent, but that's how it is. Okay, That's why that's over there. Now, if you don't have that weapons, when people get close, what do? You're standing down there, your knee cannot, you don't have weapons down here, you don't have any weapon on the top. You have your hand, all kinds of techniques is here. If you don't have that, you just a sitting duck there. And again, I don't want to teach you guys to be violent here. But you don't have weapon to fight him. Okay? So if you don't have this kind of training, you don't have this kind of body training for the momentum, for all this force flow training and for this training, I really don't know what you do. And of course, even if you have this 1850s training, you have the momentum type, the uniqueness, you can go up to the ground, up and down to the ground. You have all this endurance training and strengthening training and have all your weapons. Like Chi Chi Guang said, you still need to look into BJJ. If you want to fight BJJ, you want to see how he fight. Like Chi Chi Guang said, what you don't know is gonna get you. But if you have this, the three momentum platform, you have all this training, you get into the situation like that, like you got a laser, got a laser gun, I got a nuclear bomb. Okay, so even if you win, if you defeat me, you're going to take big casualty. Okay, so that's how it's a 50-50 things. Like, you know, both side, any side can win, but you know that there is a casualty there. And that's how you make your opponent to think twice because the opponent is not idiot too. They know too. If they get in, they get shoot, get knee to the face, or get all this kind of thing. That is a lot of casualty. That's why it is not the sitting duck there. People just take you down because they know you just what fighting standing there, fighting in the fixed distance and a straight line. And as Chi Chi Guang said, even if you have this, even if you have the 1850s Wing Chun, Chi Chi Guang's teaching is saying that whatever you don't know, we're going to get you. You still want to learn BJJ, but you know your art is Wing Chun 1850. And sure, other art people, if they want to fight you, they're going to study you too, isn't it? Like Xi Xiaodong studying people. When Xi Xiaodong fight Ding Hao, he studied Ding Hao. That's how the real world is. So if you don't have this, if you don't return to the 1850s platform with the General Qi Ji Guang platform and the uniqueness of the Shaolin short strike and be able to go up and down and train your body, be able to go up and down and have your weapons, you can fight. There's no way you can fight. That's why it cannot be solved. You cannot say, well, I do my 小林头 this way. I 起手 this way, wooden dummy this way. I can fight him. No, you cannot fight him. It is a science. It is a technology. 460 years ago, Qi Shi Guang already wrote it really clearly. You violate that, you dead. So that's what I spent an hour or so or more to explain. Now, all of this, I have already interpreted, actually translated or put the, I shouldn't say translated. I just convert the meaning, the technology into English. This is from the Qi Ji Guang. This is for the Wing Chun 1850, including going to the ground and so forth. This is your endurance training. This is your recovery training. This is all the breathing units. Okay. So the recovering, the chi and everything, your breathing, in your fitness, in your recovery and your endurance, and all your momentum, and how General Qi Ji Guang's teaching is all already translate to not sorry again not translate, okay, this uh, uh, put it in English, the meaning, the details of it. So it is now in America, it's in Amazon, okay, and I make this in the as a textbooks. Everybody can study into details. But if you don't study this thing in details and expecting like something like this, expecting this hand technique, that hand techniques, or something like that, well, for sure you will never see what the ancient Chinese is presenting. The ancient Chinese is presenting this, the three fighting momentum platform, all the endurance and everything training, and the uniqueness of the short strike. So as what I told our Wing Chun friends in Asia last night, you cannot solve it. Go learn BJJ. The matter of fact, the reality is if you don't go back to 1850s Wing Chun, there is no Wing Chun which can fight. You know, it is history reality. It's not about me or my lineage. It is written in the Chinese history record. So will the Wing Chunner today get back to 1850s platform and as what I shared with you just now or the other day? The answer is no. Why? It has been vested too long, too much, too deep. It is the title of Grandmaster. It is the money making from all those things. So now you're stuck. And that's why I never believe on Wing Chun can have a future. Because Wing Chun, if you have to have the future, you have to go back to 1850. Have the uniqueness, have the three platform, and then you grow from there. And sure, you still need to learn BJJ and MMA stuff because the world is keeping growing. And you might question me, so well, so why should I learn BJJ? Why should I learn Western boxing? Why should I learn MMA? Well, are you doing Wing Chun or are you doing BJJ? Are you doing Western boxing or are you doing the MMA? Like General Chi Chi Guang, he studied the Jiu-Jitsu, he studied samurai swords, but his is Chinese martial arts. It is not Jiu-Jitsu, it is not the Japanese martial arts. So if you just study BJJ, you study Western boxing, MMA, and then you just play 小連頭尋橋標誌, sorry, that's not Wing Chun. Don't kid yourself. Why? In the world, there are plenty of smart martial artists. If you don't believe me, took this YouTube asking Rickson Garcia, which is a very, very advanced or very, very high respected martial artist. See, he agree with me or not. Okay. Of course, he going to see. He going to see. Oh, this is BJJ. This is judo. This is this. This is that. This is Wing Chun. This is not Wing Chun. So the reality is like that. Okay. So, well, as I told my conclusion with my our friend Wing Chun friend yesterday, I said Wing Chun will never change. Wing Chun will collapse soon, vanish, because everybody today is start from the 1860s Wing Chun Pro Ching Wing Chun Red Boat, which is already not the Jenna Chi Chi Guang's the original, the authentic Wing Chun. Design their own stuff, and then for this last 100 years, everybody is keeping adding their own stuff, creating their own stuff. Whatever you don't know, you add in Honga. Whatever you don't know, you add in Tai Chi. And like today, whatever you don't know, you add in BJJ, you add in Western boxing, you add in wrestling, you add in MMA stuff. It's just there's a name called Wing Chun for commercial purpose. And I got friends, many friends who complain to me saying that people who practice like other martial arts love to open a Wing Chun school. They get a diploma or a certificate of Wing Chun, and then they open a Wing Chun school, but they are not Wing Chun practitioner. So it's just a money making scheme. So the reality is like that. So do am I going to push for my 1850s Wing Chun? No, I'm not pushing for anything. I just tell you what is in the history. As what I share with you, I'm a Kyokushin. I study judo. I study Shaolin. I'm just telling you what is the truth of the or what is the facts of Wing Chun. So we like it or not, this is written in the history, in the record now. I live in United States of America. United States of America is not like China. China make up stuff in the past few decades. No longer there is Chinese uh, uh, authentic things, making up stuff, making up qigong, making up this, making up that. In America, you base everything on evidence of history and science, and whatever you need to have evidence, speak with evidence. So it is in the history. You think people, like I say, like uh, Rickson Gracie don't know how to analyze you. You think the Kyokushin fighter don't know how to analyze you. You think the Western boxer don't know how to analyze you. You think the wrestler don't know how to analyze you, don't know who you are, don't know what you do in technically. We simply cannot live in our own delusions. The world is very big. As the Chinese say, the earth is really wide. The sky is really high. And there are plenty of smart people. As the last word I want to share with you, as I said for past 2 years. When Bodhidharma go to China, teaching in Shaolin, the Zen, it tell it teaches the Chinese three things. One, don't lie to yourself, don't cheat yourself. Second, don't cheat others. The third, don't get cheated. Today's Wing Chun is cheated yourself. You know those things doesn't work. Cheated other people, keeping still promoting it. Get cheated by others. You watching all those movie, you get high, and you add in this Honga, the Taiji, the BJJ, and then you call it Wing Chun, but you don't see any Wing Chun once it fight. So that's why even in the Chat GPT, you say, well, Wing Chun is a concept art. It teach you the concept. When you fight different way. Come on, that's cheating. Okay.